Do you have any difficulties learning Java back in university? Yes. I've told this before, but I'm going to tell it again. If you have imposter syndrome about learning Java or any sort of programming languages, and you think, oh my God, Kaupen, you are such a great Java person, whatever, you were such a great teacher in modding, like you know everything. No, first of all, no. Second of all, I'm going to cure you of your entire imposter syndrome when it comes to programming, okay? Back in university, what I learned was Java, okay? Now, I knew the very basics of programming, but not enough, okay? I didn't know enough to actually do programming like on my own. So I knew like maybe what a method was, that was it. And there was one singular topic that I said, you know what, I don't need this. You know what it was? It was arrays. So to just completely blow your mind, I did not understand arrays. I didn't understand how to initialize them. It never worked. I was like, what is this crap? It doesn't work. This is stupid, okay? So I said, you know what? I'm just never gonna use arrays, okay? First of all, that's a bad step anyway, right? But I just said, I'm just not gonna use them, okay? I'm just not gonna use them. Why would I ever need to use arrays? I can just make individual fields if I need to. I don't think I need to tell you how this is a horrible idea, but that's what happened. Okay, so I struggled with this for quite a while. And then I said, you know what? It's not going to work like this. I have to understand it. So I sat down and I watched like 7 different tutorials. And after the 7th one, I still didn't understand it. And somehow, I think after the 8th or 9th one, someone finally explained it in a way that clicked. And all of a sudden, after that eureka moment, I was like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. And since then I understood arrays and everything was fine. So if there's ever a point where you're like, I don't understand the specific concept, maybe you just need a different person to explain it to you in a different way. That can happen. This is why I have no issues with you saying, listen, I don't like your tutorials on this or that. I understand that, right? Like, for example, my Java tutorials. I understand that because maybe you need it set in a different way, right? But that's also why I'm trying to say it in a different way. And a lot of people like that. So that's what I struggled with back in the day. So, you know, just to completely blow your mind on this one.